Hello everybody, this is Sipidus. We're back with part 3 of the what is the most efficient way to send a 36 to 38 ton payload into low Kerbal orbit. On part 1 we did the shuttle. Not efficient at all, it cost about 400 something thousand. We were able to return the shuttle, so maybe it was a little less, maybe it was in the 300,000s, I can't remember. Part 2 was an SSTO plane and everything went well. If it would have been a successful landing, it would have only cost us 10,000 monies to bring the payload up and have it returned with all the Kerbals in safety, But that didn't happen. My plane blew up on the way back, but everybody survived miraculously without a parachute somehow. Yay. So I ended up spending more money than I wanted to, and that tends to be the problem with me and my SSTOs, my space planes. When I come down, I don't know, the ship, maybe I can construct it a little better. And I think I'm ready to launch. This thing cost 89,000. The tank itself, I think, was like 10. So it's like 79,000 monies. A lot cheaper than the SSTO, a heck of a lot cheaper than the shuttle. Best case scenario, it will not outperform the SSTO because I've already spent more than $10,000 on it and I'm not getting this back. Unless I set up a barge like the Falcon 9 and succeed, unlike the Falcon 9. Unfortunately that didn't work. Oh, what happened? Why can't I launch? Oh, the launch pad, yeah, it's in pieces. I was messing around with the shuttle and blew up the launch pad, so we got to repair that first. And we'll just launch from here if it lets me. What do I call this? Matless 538. Matless because my name is Matt, just for a little background. Okay, hopefully this goes good. I've talked it up. I've talked about reliability and I know what's going to happen. So it's going to be just like Kerbal Space Program to prove me wrong. And we'll see if it does. That's loud. Holy moly. Holy moly, let's turn that down. Grapes. So far so good. There can be wobbling. That's right, with this ship. That payload is tall and very heavy in proportion to the rest of the ship. So I think I have to go up and don't do so much of a gravity turn until later because it wants to, oh, I can throttle down. That's right, I want to keep this at, right. I want to keep this at, going about thrust to rate ratio of 2. And you can see right now I'm hovering at 2.1. I want it to be lower than that. We gotta start turning. I think I've already screwed this up. It's been a while, you know. You go around, you mess around with SSTOs and shuttles, and you kind of forget how to do your favorite things. I'm gonna keep throttling down until these are safely gone. Do not blow up my ship, and then I can throttle way up because there's not much thrust. Right now, where are we at? Well, there is actually 1.96 thrust to weight ratio. That's plenty. Don't fall over. My apoapsis is already at 49.50. I gotta hit horizontal here. See my tank? Come on, think of that. Oh, right. That was one other thing I did. Let's throttle down. Whoa. Not all the way down. We need control. Right. So, good thing to do, and I think I had this in my notes, was to limit this gimbal to like 29 after we lose that the boosters, because it wants to get crazy with those vectoring engines out of control. Well, I hope I didn't I came in really steep there. I'm gonna lose my fairings because I'm up high enough. Get rid of that weight, and ooh, I'm not throttled up, which is silly. I still have another stage. This isn't all. There is another second stage, or third stage, second, first. first stage, I guess, with an engine, with a tad bit of fuel. I'm gonna have to pull up. Up, 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 up. Decouple. And hopefully this can get me the rest of the way. Hopefully I don't screw up. If I did, no biggie. I will redo it. The great thing about these is it does not take long to, because we've only, what, 2 minutes? That's how, 2 minutes and 56 seconds. That's our mission time. It's not like an SSTO where you're doing a 10 minute climb and then you screw something up. Okay, we're at 73,000 meters. Let's get this to 80, just straight away. Oh, look at that fuel. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be very close. So close, I'm just gonna stop here and then circularize, increase, and recircularize. Let's take a look. We're coming up. How much delta V are we gonna need to circularize this? And then compare that to how much we have now. I wish I could just get this correctly done because I'm running out of time. Delta V, we have 490 delta V left, and it's a 500. That's not good. Excuse my sniffling. I'm still a little sick. That's not good at all. Yeah, I screwed. I did not do a proper gravity turn. Fast forward just to see the failure. Nope, that's really bad. Okay, revert flight, revert to launch. This time, I'm gonna have to fast forward again. One of these days, I'm gonna record and I'm gonna fly perfectly while I'm talking, and it's not gonna be something like chewing gum and walking down the street. Like, don't even give me a piece of gum. Or if you do, get out of the way, because it's gonna be a train wreck. Okay, there we go. Much better. We were able to get to a reasonable apoapsis height on our main engine. At 76,000 meters, that's what our apoapsis is at. So, if you remember from the last time, I was burning that first stage just to get our apoapsis height to here. So we are doing much better. And let's see. Let's just make sure. Okay, we have 956 delta V left, and we have an 819 delta V to do for our maneuver to circularize. So it's close, but we have enough. And then I think that should be enough to increase our orbit to 80,000, which is always my goal. Let's pay close attention to what we're doing this time. I don't need that maneuver node. I don't use it. Let's just bring our thing to about 20. Point prograde and give it all we got. We're coming up to apoapsis height. Apoapsis. Time to apoapsis is at 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4. Let's point up a little bit because we're coming up to it pretty fast. We want to keep that in front of us. How much thrust do I have? Oh, 1.29. It's not a lot of thrust. How are we doing? Getting there. There we go. Now it's starting to go away, which is excellent news. Give it a little bit of thrust, just tiny bit, a little more. should be nearing. There we go. We're almost there. We have 128 delta V left. And there we go. Let's push it out to about 80. And then we can say we did a successful comparison orbit to our last 2 attempts with the SSTO and the shuttle. 121 delta V left. So there's plenty. Well, I mean, relatively speaking, that's plenty. Yeah, I forgot that there was so little thrust. Ooh, I'm pointing the wrong way. So little thrust in that first stage engine. I guess I didn't have a, what kind of, am I there? 80. Ooh, that's a really good orbit. Very circularized. Oh, they're lying to me. Someone lied to me. That's not 80. That's not 80. I want 80. There's 80 and 81. Okay. Let's ditch our orbit, or ditch our payload. That's it. That's our payload. It has an engine, and it can go far. It has 6,000 meters per second of delta V. That can get to anywhere, I think. Yeah, that could probably get to anywhere. I can't land anywhere, but it can get there, and it can crash in an awesome explosion. But that's it. That's the video. That's how easy that's how easy these rockets are. I love the rockets. But my assessment on this situation is the rocket is the way to go. It's quick, and if you do fail, you know you failed right away. You don't have to prolong the whole experience. So that will do it. Subscribe if you want, like it, and comment please. I want to hear what you have to say. Until next time, this is Sipidus. See you later.